Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and 98.3 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
A DUI chase through Missoula without pants. Good morning, this is John King filling in for Peter Christian, who's taken another Friday off. Your newscast this morning brought to you by Dig It Excavation, bringing 30 years of excellence to every job. For all your excavation needs, call 214-4292. 24-year-old Chelsea Danae Martin is being charged with her third DUI. But along the way to that charge, she racked up a steeper charge of felony criminal endangerment while she led authorities on a chase through Missoula that started Wednesday night. Missoula County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Brenda Bassett says a deputy first noticed Martin's vehicle driving erratically.
He was traveling south on a brush when he noticed that a gray Dodge Avenger had passed him in the passing lane and was going about 50 miles per hour. It almost hit another car, and then the vehicle moved in front of another vehicle and accelerated in speed. So the vehicle was driving erratically, weaving in and out of traffic, crossing the divider line. So the deputy tried to initiate a traffic stop.
The traffic stop didn't go very well. Things quickly devolved into a chase that nearly injured multiple people.
He asked the single female driver to roll down her window. She didn't, and then she basically drove away. The pursuit actually went through several areas of town, to Brooks, to Reserve, to Higgins. She had gone through several stoplights, several stop signs. She did hit a vehicle that had pulled to the side of the road, but nobody was hurt.
Martin was finally brought to a stop on the Higgins Bridge, but only after her tires were blown out by stop sticks thrown on the bridge by police. Even after all of that, Martin still refused to roll down her window. A deputy approached the car and attempted to break the window with his flashlight, after which Martin did roll down the window, and deputies pulled her out of the vehicle through it. According to the affidavit, Martin was not wearing any pants or underwear, so police clothed her in a blanket. A box of wine was open in the vehicle. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks received several calls about a mountain lion chasing mule deer on the south side of Missoula Thursday morning. FWP Public Information Officer Vivica Krauser explains.
Yeah, we did get several reports this morning of a potential lion crossing
Missoula County
Electric
School
Road
District
about
1 Superintendent Mark Fain praised the students.
kind of near the cross street of Meriwether there. So it's something that might have happened. We haven't been able to confirm it, but certainly we know we have lions in that area.
Of course, this is Montana, and wildlife is expected to be up and roaming this time of year, but people still need to take precautions, especially in the early morning and dusk.
Certainly we have lions in lots of spots around town, and at least passing through. It's not typical that they will stay in an area unless there's a deer down or something that they're feeding on, but this time of year they're more active as things start to green up, so you would expect to get some of these reports.
Krauser asked that people continue to report any potential mountain lion sightings. After allegedly jamming a gun to a woman's head, slapping and strangling her, 27-year-old Tyrell Bellegarde is also accused of threatening to kill her and her family. Bellegarde appeared via video from the Missoula County Jail before Substitute Justice of the Peace Ryan Fellon. Deputy Missoula County Attorney Mark Handelman asked for $75,000 bail.
After the defendant jammed a gun into the victim's forehead, leaving a bruise and welt, preventing her from leaving by holding her down, pulling her legs underneath her, and repeatedly telling her she wasn't going to leave, while repeatedly assaulting her by slapping, punching, and strangling her over the course of what appeared to be several hours.
Bellegarde also allegedly violated a no-contact order with the same victim.
After the 72-hour no-contact order was read, the defendant called the victim from the jail. During that call, the defendant told Jane Doe he was going to kill her and her family. This was also alcohol-fueled, as deputies reported. The defendant was carrying an open fifth of vodka when he was found, and he was quite intoxicated.
Judge Fellon set the bail at $75,000 and ordered Bellegarde to have absolutely no contact with the victim. When it comes to firearms, there's a safe way and an unsafe way to handle them, even in political ads, according to the Montana Shooting Sports Association. MSSA President Gary Marbut took Democrat congressional candidate Rob Quist to task for many violations of safety precautions he he noticed in his TV commercial, touting his support for the Second Amendment.
Some of the nation's national monuments. Zinke clarifies which ones are being considered.
Beginning date is January 1st, 1996, and the other condition is that it would be a total of 100,000 acres or more. That should include about 24 to 40 monuments.
Marbut then turned his firearms instructor's eye to Greg
For the record,
Gianforte's
the last
gun
20 years in particular, that would cover about tens of millions of acres.
National monuments could be declared by presidents, but do not have oversight by the Congress. Zinke says this may have led to negative impacts on those living near such monuments.
Early voting for the special federal election opened on Wednesday, and Democrat-sponsored groups have been busy providing rides to the Missoula County Fairgrounds Election Center to cast their absentee ballots for quiz. In addition to providing new soccer, lacrosse, rugby, and softball fields to western Montanans, the new Fort Missoula Regional Park will also bring much anticipated revenue from all over the state and region.
Nearly all the
Ryan
monuments being
Uris is the
investigated are in
Sports
the
and
western
Wellness
United
Recreation
States, but only one
Supervisor
is
for
in
Missoula
Montana,
Parks and
namely
Recreation.
the Upper
He's been
Missouri
working
River
with various
Breaks
sports
National
teams who are
Monument,
anxiously
which was
awaiting
created
the
by Bill
opening of the
Clinton
new
back in
facilities.
2001.
We do have some high school
Montana lawmakers are also scaling back their so-called Ferrari tax on cars and recreational vehicles worth more than $150,000. The legislature originally called for taxing those luxury vehicles between 0.08% and 1% of the retail price, depending upon the age of the vehicle. The additional monies will be used to shore up a special revenue account.
Uris said that there will be even more possibilities next year when a new softball field will be completed as part of Phase 2.
Back the tax yesterday after calling RV dealers rejected. The measure will now add an $825 fee on top of regular motor vehicle registration costs.
And yeah, I know we're going to have the opportunity
Missoula the past few weeks has vastly increased the overall totals of water to the point that the region has
said the obvious benefit is more jobs and revenue for the Missoula area.
Looked at the totals for the water year just before 11 o'clock yesterday morning.
As of about 11 a.m. this morning, we're at 3.33 inches, and that puts us solidly in the top 5 for wettest water years. And if we keep going at this rate, once we measure today, probably tomorrow we'll
Uris said many of the facilities at the new Fort Missoula Regional Park are already booked for the summer and fall. I believe they're celebrating the opening of that section of the park on Saturday, right after they celebrate the opening of the new bridge across South Reserve.